everybody who is watching this fantastic video. I'm very happy to have you today, and I'd like to welcome you into this fantastic session and into this fantastic moment of learning and building up the new mindset in order to think differently and solve real life problems. So my name is Olenjolai TAYAI Losingo. I'm also an electronic and telecommunication engineer, so simply just you can call me Sir and the engineer Olenjolai in simple words. I'm from Tanzania, the beautiful country. I'm here in order to take you in order to transform your mindset, especially in the area of mathematics, to learn the beauty of basic engineering mathematics and basic scientific mathematics. So I'd like to take this opportunity, first of all, to welcome you into one of our online institutions that's called Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket OLENJOLAIM. Simultaneously, because I'm teaching also basic engineering mathematics, I'd like to welcome you into one of our YouTube channels that's called the Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket OLENJOLAIM. So what are we doing here? I've been in one of the institutions called the Dar es Salaam Institute of Technology, doing my undergraduate studies in Bachelor in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering for 4 years. And the institutions actually that contains or providing also more than 11 courses of ordinary education or ordinary level, okay, which actually that we call it in national, which provide the National Technical Award in NTA level, or we call it just NTA, in short we call it NTA level 4 to level 6. So what I've experienced that many ordinary diploma students experiencing so many problems in basic engineering mathematics and basic scientific mathematics. Many institutions in Tanzania and worldwide in African continents and America, actually that they used to provide ordinary diploma in engineering. And during the year time of learning engineering, they might spend 3 to 6 semesters on learning basic engineering mathematics or learning basic scientific mathematics. So maybe you are watching this program right now, you are an ordinary diploma of NTA level 4 or NTA level 5 or NTA level 6. I mean, maybe you are ordinary diploma first year, second year, third year, who is taking different programs in engineering or in science. So when I say in engineering, for example, ordinary diploma in mechanical, ordinary diploma in telecommunication engineering, ordinary diploma in biomedical engineering, ordinary diploma in civil engineering, and etc., etc. When I say in science, ordinary diploma in biotechnology, ordinary diploma in food science, and some other aspect of science. So I know possibly that you have been experiencing so many challenges on learning and mastering basic engineering mathematics and basic scientific mathematics for the scientists. You've been failing to understand in the class. You've tried so different ways on how you can understand and how you can master the different modules or courses in basic engineering and scientific mathematics. So I have nothing else to say about as a different system that you've used it to, but I have something to say concerning about this new system that I'm introducing to you that's called the Online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania in square bracket OLENJOLAIM. This is a very special online institutions where we are training ordinary diploma and we're expecting to prepare competence-based basic technicians who will be solving real-life problems of the level of the scale in the ordinary diploma level scale. So what are we doing basically? Here we are teaching you on how you can extract knowledge and wisdom from the formal and informal educations and combine the knowledge and wisdom that you're going to extract or you're going to teach and train you with the knowledge and the wisdom that you're going to extract from the Word of God in order to solve real-life problems. So we have so many departments, or we have a number of departments. Currently, we have more than two departments. One of the departments is called Basic Engineering and Scientific Mathematics. And we are training first year, second year, third year ordinary diploma students. So we have, in these departments, we have more than 6 courses or modules. One of them is called algebra. And we are in chapter 3 called polynomial function, and then this is lecture 5, reminder theorems of quadratic divisor. Before I go into today's sessions, I would like also to remind that we have also online diploma library where we're equipping our students with different books. Right now, or in different materials, we can equip you with the scientific calculator. We can equip you also with different books and even the class notes that you need to learn basic engineering mathematics and basic scientific mathematics. But again, sincerely feel from your heart that you want to offer our living God your freewheeling Thanksgiving offering. You may offer it through that telephone number 0759745331. And hence your freewheeling Thanksgivings will be used effectively in order to pay for the running costing, so that because we're expecting more than 300 videos to be in air in order to train present and future generations by using digital technology, especially by transmissions of the internet, that you can access these contents at any time and anywhere. So for you, whenever you go in a physical institution, in order diploma, for example in engineering or in science, the first thing that you have to encounter is registration. You have to be registered. How are you going to get registered in the online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania? That's a good question. First of all, we ask you to sign in YouTube. So sign in YouTube by using what? By using your Yahoo Mail or your Gmail. So either Yahoo Mail or Gmail. You have to sign in, and when you sign in, then you have to click this button of subscribe, which is ready in color. The background is ready, and this text is white. So once you click it, then this will change into subscribing, and you'll get official notifications once we add any new video. I've said currently we have more than 50 videos in our YouTube channels that called the Online Diploma Polyinstitute of Tanzania square bracket Olenjolai. But we are expecting to upload more than 300. That's why that we are inviting you just to join us in the high running cost in order to join us all to support the high running cost for this program. So you have to make sure that you subscribe for your advantage, because whenever we add any new video, then you'll get official notifications once you are online. Well, so let us go to today. This contest is for NTA. NTA is N standing for National, T standing for Technical, A standing award level 4 of first year ordinary diploma. That's the year that in most institutions in Tanzania, in Africa, and worldwide, they used to learn this module or course called the algebra. So quick review of lecture 4. So basically in lecture 4, this is titled as Intro of Remainder Theorem. So we take that the remainder theorem, this theorem which has been developed by the mathematicians, especially Euclideans, in order to simplify the process of finding remainder when the two polynomial functions are being divided, where the one function we call the dividend and the other ones we call the divisor. So we say that if, for instance, that we have two functions of f of x and another one is g of x, remember that we say the numerator function, this we call the dividend, say dividend. This is common in economics, and then this one is called the divisor. So divisor. So we have dividend and have divisor. So again, we introduced to you about remainder theorem, the general form of remainder theorem. Okay, so we say the remainder theorem is given as the functions of r of x, then is equal to dividend f of x minus divisor, which is g of x, times what is quotient of the function after division. So this is the general formula of what of remainder theorem. And then we discussed it, finally, we discussed it and we solved some problems of remainder theorem of what? Of linear polynomial function. Linear polynomial function. And then you say the remainder for this case, r of x, it is constant c. So it's constant r or constant c. And then you say that the divisor for this case with linear means that it is divisor of linear polynomial function. So the divisor generally is ax plus what? Plus b. So the remainder for polynomial, the remainder with polynomial divisor. This is equal to f of x minus the linear divisor, which is g of x, and this one is a of x plus b, then steps what times quotient. So this is what we discussed. I did this one problem and I left the homework for you. So today I would like to take you into the next level. Okay, this is Tanzania, and you have to enjoy the beauty of education. So today I would like to take you into the next level of remainder theorem, and this will be according to the curriculums of NK level 4 in algebra. We have to end teaching this one, but I'm teaching also advanced mathematics form 5 and have a topic of algebra. There, when we discuss about remainder theorem, we don't end only on the remainder theorems of quadratic function, but we use also to teach our students on remainder theorems of cubic function. Thus, at least we end there. It's enough for students to think differently about remainder theorem. So the remainder theorem of quadratic function, we said that of remainder theorem of quadratic function or quadratic polynomial function, quadratic divisor or quadratic divisor. So we say that we can use the remainder theorem okay, remainder theorem to find what? To find a remainder of a polynomial function. This is introduction, polynomial function of polynomial function Remember self polynomial function, let's say f of x. Polynomial function f of x is quadratic divisor. This quadratic divisor. So what are the steps of deriving the formula? So we say that a simple derivation of the formula is the first step. We have to recall what the general formula of remainder theorem, the one that I told you, and I've recorded here a quick review. So we say that the remainder function, which is r of x, is equal to dividend, which is f of x, minus what? The product between what? Quotient times what? Divisor of any divisor of linear or quadratic or cubic or any other function. This is the formula that we use in basic engineering and even advanced mathematics to find out the remainder function. Okay, remainder of the divisions of polynomial function. At the first step. So the second step, we say that if the divisor is quadratic equation. So then ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, ax squared plus this one plus c. Okay, so then is origin is divisor. So we say that if that the case, let g of x, which is equal to divisor, ladies and gentlemen, which is equal to a x squared plus bx plus c. So this is what? Equation 2. So the third step, substitute equation 2 into equation 1. So substitute there, we say that remainder, which is r of x, is equal to f of x minus what? Quotient, which is q of x, then multiply by what? Multiply by a x squared plus bx plus c, like this one. So this is the general formula of finding the remainder when the divisor is quadratic. Okay, when the divisor is what? Is quadratic. So that's the general formula, and that's what we are going to use on solving problems. But again, we say that this is not enough. It is still too much general. The first step, we say that if a polynomial function, if the dividend, which in our formula is f of x, is being divided by a divisor, by a quadratic divisor, and this quadratic divisor is what? Quadratic divisor by any quadratic divisor. Remember to subscribe, please, for you to get notifications once we add any video. We are adding at least one video every day in our YouTube channel that's called the Tanzania Online. That's called the Online Diploma Polyinstitute of Tanzania, in square bracket Olenjolai. So we say that if the dividend f of x is being divided by a quadratic divisor, which is g of x, okay, then the remainder is linear function or linear equation. Okay, so we say that let remainder, which is r of x, that formula is equal to ax plus b. So it means that we have to let our remainder is equal to ax plus b. So suppose that this is equation 4 and this is equation 5. So if we take a dividend and divide with a linear divisor, then the remainder is constant number, whether an integer or fraction or decimal or any other number, but it's a constant. When we divide a polynomial dividend by what? By a quadratic divisor, then the remainder is a linear function. Just to give you an advantage, when we divide a dividend polynomial function by a cubic divisor, then the remainder is going to be a quadratic function. This is very important because it will help you on solving problems, because soon we are going to solve problems and finding remainder of the quadratic, or remainder of the divisions of two polynomial functions where the divisor is a quadratic function by using what? By using remainder theorem. Okay, so the first step now, in order to get the general, we say substitute, ladies and gentlemen, substitute equation 5 into equation 4. I believe that you are enjoying the beauty of basic engineering mathematics and basic scientific mathematics. I believe that. So we say that we had remainder, which are remainder right now it is a of x plus b, where a and b are constant. This is equal to the dividend, which is f of x, okay, which is equal to f of x, and the dividend here we minus the divisor, which is g of x, and then times quotient, which is q of x. So to illustrate, we say that this is ax. So we say that the general formula of remainder theorem is what? With quadratic divisor. Quadratic divisor ax squared bx plus c is given as what? Remainder, which is a of x plus b. This is equal to dividend f of x minus what? Quotient q of x, which is unknown, multiplied by what? Quadratic divisor, which is ax squared plus bx plus c. Then this is the general formula that we have to keep in our mind when we are solving problems. Okay? So that's the general formula. So once we have that general formula, now we can solve problems. Because in the exam, you'll be asked me to remember that if you join me right now, you're only welcome. My name is Sir and Engineer Olenjolai Moko TAYAI, for single. Simply call me Olenjolai. I would like to welcome you into this program. I would like to welcome you into online Diploma Polytechnic Institute of Tanzania, which is online institution, in order to enjoy the beauty of basic engineering, mathematics, and basic scientific mathematics for ordinary diploma students. So, all right. Right now, let us go to next interesting step. In this next interesting step, let's now see the examples of remainder theorems with quadratic. So that's example 16. So this is the example 16. We left the homework, which was homework 4, which was example 15. Find the remainder, ladies and gentlemen. Find the remainder when the dividend f of x is equal to x power 6 minus 2x power 4 plus x squared minus 2 is divided by x squared minus x minus 2 by using remainder theorem. You can find also by using as a technique, but here you've been limited. But the simplest technique is by using remainder theorem. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, you have to find a remainder when f of x, which is dividend x power 6 minus 2x power 4 plus x squared minus 2 is divided by x squared minus x minus 2 by using remainder theorem. So we have to follow a number of steps on solving it, but this is very interesting question for all my students. Remember always the first step whenever you are solving problems about remainder theorem. The first step is classify what? Classify the divisor. So what is our divisor? So the divisor, so we say that if you classify the divisor, which is x squared minus x minus 2 is quadratic divisor. So we have to recall the general remainder theorem formula, remainder theorem of division with quadratic divisor. So that the first step, so it's not a linear divisor. The second step, we say that let our divisor, which is equal to g of x, is equal to x squared minus x minus 2, right? So afterward, we say that then we say that our x squared minus x minus 2, this let us equate to 0 and find its roots. Okay, so find what? Find the roots of question 1 above. The best way by using what is scientific calculator. So when you use the scientific calculator to find the roots, you'll find that the roots are, the first root, x1 is equal to 2, and the second root, x2 is equal to -1. So the roots are real. So roots, we say x is equal to 2 and x is equal to -1. So these values are very important. Values of x are very important because we are going to use these values on finding remainder of the function. So we have the two values of our quadratic function, like that. Then we have steady state. So the steady state, after having these roots, we say that you have to recall the remainder theorem. Recall the general formula of remainder theorem with the quadratic divisor. So we say that ax plus b, this is equal to dividend, which is f of x, minus what? Quotient q of x times g of x. So we say that ax plus b is equal to dividend f of x minus quotient q of x, then minus quadratic factor ax square bx plus c. Okay? So suppose that this is equation 2. Okay? Equation 2. So this equation 2, we have to keep, no, before we call this equation 2, let us keep on simplifying, substitute the values. We don't know the value of a, we don't know the value of b. We know that we have been given the dividend, which is what? X power 6 minus 2 x power 4 plus what? X squared minus 2. Then this one, dividend minus what? Open bracket, quotient, which is unknown, and then times what? Our quadratic function. X squared minus x minus 2, okay, minus 2 like this. Okay, so suppose that this is equation 2. Alright, so what are we looking for? we have to find the value of A and B, then we get the remainder. Because remember the remainder, remember that we have laid that the remainder R of x in previous derivation is equal to AX plus B. So what we don't know in this equation 2 are the values of A and what? And B. So ladies and gentlemen, we got the first step. So the first step, we say that substitute x is equal to 2 into what? Into equation 2. So x is equal to 2. So on the left hand side, we are going to have 2a plus b. This is equal to 2 power 6 minus what? 2 times 2 power 4. Then that's what? That's 2 square minus 2. So minus quotient, product between the quotient and what? And the quadratic divisor. So 2 square minus 2 minus 2. Okay? So if we keep on simplifying, this will give us 2a plus b is equal to what? 64. 2 power 5 is 32, so it will be 32. 32 plus 4 is 36, minus 2 is 34. Minus what? Minus quotient, which is q of x, multiplied by what? 2 square minus 2 is equal to 0. Multiply to 0. So this part will give us 0 product. So from there, we form the one linear, one equation with 2 unknown. So it should not end there. So from there, we have 2a plus b is equal to 34. This is equation 3. Can we go for the fifth step? Again, we have to substitute value of what? We have to substitute x is equal to -1 because to satisfy in equation 2. So on the left hand side, we have ax, the value of x is -1, so this is -a plus b. Then we say that we have what? In equation 2, we have x power 6, so it's -1 power 6, minus 2, -1 power 4, plus -1 square minus 2 minus what? Product between the quotient multiplied by what? Substitute the value of x in the quadratic divisor. It is -1 square minus -1 minus minus 2. Minus 2. So it will be 1 plus 1 is 0. So ladies and gentlemen, this is -a plus b, basic recognition. Then you have what? -1 power 6, it is 1. Then -1 power 4, it is 1, so minus 2. Then -1 power 2, it is 1. Then minus 2. Minus q of x. -1 squared is it is 1. -1 times negative is positive 1. So 1 plus 1 is 1. Minus 2, it is 0. So again, here we have -a plus b. So this will make what? 2 minus 2, it is 0. So this will make minus 2 minus 0. So this is equation 5. Equation 5 or equation 4? Equation 4. So, ladies and gentlemen, we go for the sixth step. So the sixth step, we say that let us solve equation 4 and 3 simultaneously. So if you solve, you're looking at the value of a is equal to 12, and b is equal to 10. So simply say that, therefore, remainder, which is ax plus b, this is equal to 8 is 12, x, then b it is 10. So that the response, or that the remainder of that function. Let's go to example 17. So let me give you an example. Number 17. This question, took it from pure tool that you can access in our online library. Excuse me. Come from pure 1, not 2. Page 181. Exercise 9H. page 191. Plus 3x squared minus 2x plus 3 as a reminder of when it is divided by quadratic divisor, which is x squared minus 3x plus 2. Find the value of P excuse me. So read the question carefully before we start solving. Okay, so let us read the question and solve it quickly as best technician. The expression px power 4 plus qx power cube power 3 plus 3x squared minus 2x plus 3 has in mind of x plus 1 when it is divided by x squared minus 3x plus 2. Find the value of p and dq. So we follow the same procedures, but today the reminder we are given as polynomial function, which is x plus what? Plus 1. For the solution. So first of all, we are given the dividend, which has a known constants. So it is p x power 4 plus q x cubic plus 3x squared minus 2x plus 3. G of x, which is quadratic, it is x squared minus 3x plus 2. Then reminder, which is r of x is equal to x plus 1. This is equal to ax plus 30 plus b. So this is the first step. So what is required? So you have to look for the value of p and 30 Classify dot the divisor. Classify the divisor. So the divisor for this case, which is x square minus 3x plus 2, it is quadratic divisor. So it's quadratic divisor. So we have to let it, this is equal to g of x is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 2. So this is equation 1. Now is equal to 0. That is equation 1. So simply x squared minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. You have to find out this equation 1. Solve equation 1. So find the roots by using scientific calculator of what? Of x squared minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. We get two roots. The first root, x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1. So 2 minus 6 4, okay, 4. So we go for the third step. So third step, so you have to record the general formula. General form of remainder theorem. General form of remainder theorem. So this is equal to what? We saw it is quadratic divisor. Say the remainder is ax plus b is equal to dividend, which is f of x, minus what? The product between the quotient and the ax squared plus bx plus c. That's the general formula. So for our case, we know the good thing, we know the remainder. The remainder we've been given is what? Is x plus 1 is equal to what? Is equal to dividend, which is p x power 4 plus q x cubic plus 3x squared minus 2x plus 3 all of this dividend minus what? Qx is at the quotient, and then we multiply with quadratic factor. That is x squared minus 3x plus what? Plus 2. So this is question 2. go for the first step. So the first step, we say that substitute x is equal to 2 into equation 2 above. So substitute x is equal to 2 into equation 2 above. So ladies and gentlemen, on left hand side you have 2 plus 1 is equal to what? Times what? 2 square, which is 4, answer is 12. Still have 2 minus what? Minus 4 plus 3. You have to be careful, please. And this one minus quotient, which is q of x. Then our divisor, it is what? 2 square. So 2 square minus what is 3 times 2, which is 6, then plus 2. So ladies and gentlemen, you find that on left hand side 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 is equal to what? 2 power 4, it is 16 p plus what? 8q plus 8 so it is 11. 8 plus that one is 11. Then 2 squared is 4 minus 6 is negative 2 plus 2 it is 0. So minus what? 0. So we have 3 is equal to what? 16p plus what? Plus 8q plus 11 is equal to 0. So it is the case, you say that here we have 3 minus 11 is equal to 16p plus 8q. So negative 8 is equal to 16p plus 8q. So this is question 3. In case you have any question, please ask in the comment section. So before we label this as question 3, we can divide by 8. And this one by 8. So negative 1 is equal to 2p plus q. This is question 3. Yes, we are right for question 3. The first step. So the first step, we say that we have to substitute x is equal to 1 in equation 2. So there x is equal to 1, is 1 plus 1. So p plus what? So q1 cubic is q plus 1 squared is 1 times 3 is 3. So then we say that minus 2 plus 3. So p plus q plus what? So px power 4 plus qx cubic. So 1 plus 1, p plus q, plus 3, minus 2, plus 3. So you know that on this side we have just 0. So ladies and gentlemen, this is 2 is equal to p plus q plus 1, no, plus 30, plus 4. P plus q plus what? Plus 4. So then we have to make that the subject. 2 minus 4 is equal to p plus q. So p plus q is equal to negative 2. So p plus q is equal to negative 2, and this is question 4. Okay, so this will be what? The 6th step. So the 6th step, we say solve. Solve equation 3. Where's question 3? Question 3. Yeah. And D. Question 4. So to solve it, you just have to use the scientific calculator. Because the expression is 2p plus q is equal to what? Is equal to negative 1. And the other one is p plus q equal to negative 2. So just find the value of p. So the value of P is equal to equal to 1 and negative 3. Value of P is equal to 1. So P is 1 and Q is negative 3. Cos this P plus Q negative 30. Okay, so finally the value of P is 1, the value of Q is negative 3. Therefore, the value of what? Of P and Q. Value of P and Q are P is equal to 3. Now, wait. The value of P and Q are 1 and D negative 3. Okay, so that the value of what? Of P and Q are 1 and 3 respectively. So ladies and gentlemen, now it is time for homework. Example 18. Example 18. Let me leave the challenging. Concept. If, so think about cubic divisor. If 2x power 6 minus x power 5 minus 2x cubic minus 2 is divided by x minus 1, then x plus 1, then 2x. Find the remainder by remainder theorem. Find the remainder by using remainder theorem. It's a kind of challenging question, but for the students who have attended my lecture 1 through lecture 5 of remainder theorem, then these questions is simple for him or her because it's just to develop the new formula. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of lecture 5 of remainder theorem. I thank God who have created me in his own image and likeness. I thank God who have been with me during the preparation of this session. I thank you also who have joined me and stay connected when I was teaching about remainder theorem. I know in case you have any questions, however, that I've answered so many questions that you might be asking your regular teacher, You can ask in the comment sections, and then I'll try my level best to reach you and to help you and transform your mindset to think differently. So until we meet in the next session or in the next lecture, which will be lecture 6, where that now we are going to discuss in detail about other theorems. Okay, about other theorems. So in this question, this is dividend and this is the divisor. It has just contained 3 factors. So you have to find remainder by using remainder theorem. So this is the end. Remember to subscribe this channel in order, our channel on YouTube, in order to get notifications once we upload a new video. I invite you to ask questions in the comment section and also submit your homework in the comment sections. In case you find challenges, let me and you communicate with the telephone number, then I can establish another platform. So remember that we have also online library, that we have different tools and different equipments for you. And then you should not be afraid, because you have to make this subject to be your best friend. So you have to make sure that you practice several times as well as you can. So this is the kind of the tricky but simple question. If you understand properly about polynomial function. So may God bless you abundantly, and then just to go through that homework, do it on your own or discuss with your friend, but make sure to understand, and then just submit in the comment section before we meet in lecture 6. So may God bless you abundantly and keep you safely until we meet in the next session. This is Olenjolai, loves you so much, loves all the basic technicians in Tanzania, international basic technicians, and also competent basic thinkers or competence-based knowledge or basic concept or basic skills. So may God bless you until we meet in the next session. Remember to subscribe and share this content with your colleague. So I thank you very much for joining me from the beginnings to this time. I really invite you, this is just a continuation of what we've begun, but we still have so many concepts that we have to cover in a very simplified way. Remember that the Olenjolai does not know everything about the concepts of basic engineering, mathematics, or basic scientific mathematics. Just know a little, but I have a responsibility to teach others on what I know. So may God bless you until we meet in the next session. This is Olenjolai. Love you so much. May God keep you until we meet in the next session.